Netflix, Meta, and YouTube. 3 platforms wielding a competitive moat so wide, advertisers and creators cannot help but flock to them. But what exactly fuels their dominance? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see why there's not much competition when it comes to these behemoths. First, advertisers pay up. Netflix's ad-supported tier just crossed over 94 million paid users versus just 70 million paid users 6 months ago. Meanwhile, Meta's family of apps delivered 5% more ad impressions this last quarter, and their price per ad grew 10% year over year, reflecting a higher willingness for advertisers to pay for their premium audience. And then there's YouTube with their 2.7 billion monthly active users, which drew over $36 billion in ad revenue last year alone. But platforms without such scale cannot charge anywhere near these rates. Therefore, scale begets pricing power, creating a self-reinforcing moat around the business. Next, viewers vote with their eyeballs. Netflix now boasts over 301 million paid memberships globally, more than any other streaming service, while Meta has over 3.4 billion daily active users, which is roughly half the size of the world's population. And YouTube's 2.7 billion monthly active users, well, they're clocking in about 1 billion hours of watch time every single day. But where everyone else sees competition, they see opportunity. Therefore, these platforms are becoming the default destination, drawing in even more users simply because everyone is already there. Here's the magic. Creators, they follow the audience. YouTube's enormous viewership means your video has a much better shot at going viral and for generating ad revenue versus on a smaller rival. Netflix invests $18 billion in original content, knowing that these exclusives will keep viewers glued to their screen and their apps. And Meta's suite of creator tools, anything from Reels to Threads, anchors social stars within its ecosystem, which in turn keeps users scrolling and advertisers bidding. But if a platform can't promise a big stage, advertisers and creators will look elsewhere. Therefore, this creates a flywheel. More viewers means more creators, means more content, means more viewers. This spins faster on the largest platforms, creating an insurmountable lead. Finally, it's not just the raw number. Netflix's ad suites taps first-party viewing data to be able to target ads down to the genre. Meta combines signals from Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Threads to create hyper-personalized ads. And YouTube leverages their watch history, search queries, and even device usage to predict which ads are going to resonate the most. But smaller rivals lack both the data depth and the integration. Therefore, advertisers and creators stick with the incumbents, and the moat only grows deeper around these businesses. Netflix, Meta, and YouTube don't just compete, they really redefine the rules of engagement altogether. Their massive user bases attract premium advertisers, their size pulls in creators seeking the largest audience, and their vast data ecosystems end up locking everyone in. Breaking into this club, it would require a new form of scale, a fresh content model, and a paradigm-shifting data advantage. But cue TikTok, showing that this isn't impossible with their short-form video model and their superior algorithm. Now, I'd love to hear, so drop your thoughts below. Which one of these giants do you think is the strongest competitive advantage and why? And if you found this breakdown helpful, hit like and subscribe for more content and more context.